왔습니다. As you can see, we're back to my little kitchen today, and that is because I have yet another incredibly delicious recipe I really want to share with you guys that happens to go amazingly well with tea. And this one right here is still my current favorite, the mild flavor. It just does not want to let my taste buds and my heart go, so the dessert we're going to be making is, drum roll once again, crepe cake! Woo! So today I'm presenting to you my own personal twist on the traditional French crepe cake, where we're going to have a combination of chocolate pancakes, vanilla pancakes, covered in cheesecake-inspired cream, and topped with a raspberry puree. All of my favorite things. So if this sounds delicious to you, let's get into the ingredients.
To make the pancakes, we will need 4 eggs, 500 milliliters of milk, 50 grams of sugar, a teaspoon of salt, 200 grams of plain flour, teaspoon of baking powder, 2 tablespoons of cooking oil, 50 grams of cocoa powder, a few drops of vanilla extract, and optionally, pink or red food coloring. For the cream, we'll need around 360 grams of cream cheese, 100 grams of whipping cream, 100 grams of sour cream, and 75 grams of sugar, 15 grams of gelatin. For the raspberry glaze, we'll need 400 grams of fresh raspberries, 50 grams of sugar, and 10 grams of gelatin. First, we've got to make the batter by combining eggs, sugar, salt, and milk with flour and baking soda. Make sure to combine the dry ingredients before sifting them through a sieve into the batter. Here, I choose to pass the batter through a sieve in order to catch any lumps left from combining dry and wet ingredients. Now add the cooking oil into the batter to help it not stick to the pan later on. Next, take another bowl and scoop out approximately half of the batter into it. Sift the cocoa powder into one bowl and mix thoroughly. Add vanilla extract and the food coloring into the other one. If you do not have any food coloring, that's fine. I just wanted to make half of my pancakes pink. Now, let's make our pancakes. Heat up your stove and oil up your frying pan. It is up to you how thin or thick you want your pancakes to be, so just eyeball the amount of batter you need for each one. With this recipe, you should be left with approximately 10 pancakes of each color. When fully done, place your pancakes onto a plate and cover it with something. Here, I'm using a microwave cover and a towel. This will help to keep them moist, otherwise the pancakes will dry out and crack.
Whew, we finally got ourselves a pile of pancakes. I got some pink ones on the top and then some really nice looking, but squished, brown, beautiful chocolate ones on the bottom. And actually let these guys sit and cool under the plastic cover and the towel so that they kind of loosen up and become soft and moist. Otherwise they would be really cracky on the sides and you wouldn't really be able to cut them into the right shape. So all we gotta do now is mix our cream and assemble our cake. So let's do this.
All you need to do is combine cream cheese, sour cream, whipping cream, and sugar in a bowl. Whip it with a mixer or by hand until it reaches a creamy consistency. Do not add the gelatin until we start assembling the cake, as it stiffens quickly. Now, almost everything is ready for the assembly of the cake. All we need to do is add gelatin to the cream and even out the corners of the pancakes. Here, I'm using a plate and a knife to make every pancake round and even. Honestly, this step is optional, but it will make your cake look very neat. And now, let's get assembling. Make sure to wash your raspberries before putting them in a sieve and pressing out as much of the puree as you can. Next, add sugar to it and heat it up on the stove until it boils. Let it cook for about 10 minutes and add your gelatin. At this point, all we have to do is pour this delicious raspberry glaze all over our amazing crepe cake. And we're done! Feel free to further decorate it however you want. This is your cake after all.
Alright, so our crepe cake is done and I'm so excited to try it because look how pretty it turned out. Oh my goodness, I had no idea I had this in me, guys. That's it, I'm quitting YouTube and becoming a chef. But now, for the most important part of today's video, the taste test. goodness, I'm so excited. Oh, it is so nice and fluffy. Cheers! Oh my god. Oh my goodness, this is really good. It was definitely a good call to put raspberry puree on top. It gives this fruity, tangy taste to it. But then also, I'm so proud of the cheesecake filling, because if it would be just any kind of whipped cream or just buttercream, it just wouldn't be the same. Oh my goodness. But no matter how good this cake is, the most important thing about it is that it goes so well with green tea. And with that said, this is the end of today's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something new. If you got inspired by this recipe, do make it on your own and do send me your photos, videos, anything. Tag me on all your social media so that I can see what you came up with and how your cake turned out. I'll be really excited to see. With that said, I just want to thank Itoen for sponsoring this video and Vicky.com for helping me make it all happen. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you all sometime really soon. Bye! Annyeong!